abandoned houses. They have one of the best cookouts during the summer. 2 blocks. Everybody welcome, but that's about building community. When we start building community and stop looking for everybody else to fix our woes, and we start fixing ourselves, when we look out for our brothers, so when I see Miss Brown going into my house, breaking in through the window, that somebody's going to call and say, oh, somebody's breaking this. Or if what are you doing over there, Diane? Get out of here. We've got to go back to that. We've got to go back to brothers looking out for brothers and holding brothers accountable and responsible. It's time out for women taking care of our communities, and time out for us to start moving to the forefront.
Thank you. Thank you, Mr.
Well said, Steve. I'd like to get back to, we were talking about what police do in a non-traditional role. And in our city, we've done several things to build relationships. It's not a typical role to have food drives or to have coat drives. We give out coats to everyone in the city through our partnerships with various organizations such as Right Way, such as the Knights of Columbus. That's a non-traditional role. That's something that we do. We also provide food, turkey drives. There's turkeys given out. We had at least 2 turkey drives at the substation and another that all over the city that we're involved with in partnerships with other agencies to bring people and to feed people in all of our community. That's non-traditional. That doesn't happen in a lot of places. In contrast, we talk about Ferguson and all those other places. Those places weren't doing the things that we do here. We have toy drives that we get buy-in from the community. We give out thousands of toys to kids. This is a non-traditional role. Just the other night, there was a family that didn't have anything. They were kind of, didn't want to come forward. Maybe it was a little pride involved. They didn't have anything, but the officers saw that they had nothing. The officers went back with coats for each of the 6 children in the house. They brought food back. We gave them gift cards that we received from the community to give to members in need in the community. We also gave them food. These are non-traditional roles. These are things that we do here to build relationships. Now, when you see these people out, hopefully, and it's happened many, many times, they're more likely to talk to you. They're more likely to give you information. The lines of communication are open because there's a familiarity, because there's comfort, which ultimately breeds trust. And this is what we do here in our community, all over the city. And it works. And, this is just a few of the things that are non-traditional. We have officers who read the children in summer programs. We have officers who take part in mentoring programs. I take part in 2 mentoring programs for children. That's a non-traditional role. These things are done. We're not paid for it. We do it on our own time. I can almost, a lot of people in this room know me. And let me ask you something. You've seen me on a lot of different Saturdays. Don't you know I have Saturdays off? Probably didn't know that. Probably didn't know that because in the summer I was here every Saturday. And these are the things that we do, and it builds a better relationship, a more fruitful relationship for us in the community. And it works, and this is what everyone needs to do. And just to highlight on what we said before, I wanted to say a little something, but Mr. Graves was a little passionate. I want to, during the academy, I think that it should be a part of the academy. When you come into the academy nowadays, you should know that you're going to be a part of the community. You should know that you're not going to drive by in a car. You're going to get out of your car. You're going to engage people in the community. These are the things that need to be taught. So it's through education, it's through training. I think if you put in the minds of each applicant that are coming here to this city, or in any city, that you're going to engage the public in the community that you work in, and you're going to be a part of it, you'll get a different type of applicant.
That's right.
I think that, like you said, the days of having, because there was a time, and we all know this, when military was the most appropriate applicant, you would get it. Now I think a school teacher is a much better police officer than someone in the armed forces. Nothing against the armed forces, but policing has changed and it continues to change. And it's going to take someone who can listen, someone who's not rigid, someone who's flexible, and someone who is able to communicate. And not just communicate, but to effectively communicate. So those are just